Hi, I'm RobertTroch. This is Brooklyn, and I spend every day being younger than I was last year. Well, from decluttering to recluttering. It's a big mess again, right? But this is the good stuff. We're winterizing the ceiling, laying the foundation for the younger than last year home gym. And speaking of foundation, I asked my friend Michelle, who's had a recent injury, to come share her story and how she's recovering from this, because I think this will be interesting to you. Michelle, how are you?
Good. Good morning.
Morning, this is Michelle. Michelle, tell us your story.
Okay, so about 3 months ago, I fell and I injured my knee, and I was on crutches for about a month, and also I had a boot on my leg. And so during that time, I was really scared as to, I need to be able to walk everywhere. I live on a 4th floor walk up, and I was nervous, would I be able to get my strength back? Because in New York, you know, we're our own little propeller, so I need to be able to regain my strength, and I want to make sure that my knee is also healing.
So what are you doing to strengthen it?
So I've been doing stretches for my knee, trying to focus in on my hamstring, and then I've started to build up my walking. So I've started walking at Fort Greene Park, starting with 1 mile, 2 mile, and then I'm up to 5 miles.
5 miles, nice work. Well, distance is one thing. Have you thought about form while you walked?
I have to admit, I never think about form. I'm just thinking about, you know, the further I go, hopefully the stronger my leg is coming.
Well, you may have seen a previous episode. We already covered walking. That's a big foundation in being younger than you were last year. As a matter of fact, the link to the episode's right below me. Just click on that. Go watch that first, come back, and you can see how we work those into Michelle's program. So Michelle, did you know that there were 5 things to be doing while you're walking for fitness, or especially walking to be younger than you were last year?
No, do tell.
Well, first is posture. Second is breathing. Third is your arms, 4th is your soft knees, and 5th is the stepping and the soft step. What I'm going to ask you to do is walk back and forth a couple times, and then I'll give you some pointers. What do you say?
All right.
Okay, let's go. Back and forth right here. One more time, a little faster. Okay, great. Nice work.
Thanks, Robert.
So, there's 2 things I noticed Michelle was doing very well. Her posture was tall, upright, her gaze was on the horizon, that looked really good. And number 2, her arm swing, nice long arm swing in rhythm with her legs, everything looked good there. There's 3 things we can improve on them, the other 3. First is breathing, second is the soft knees and the foot strike, which I think we can fix just by changing our stride up altogether. But first, let's take breathing. So what we're gonna do, I've covered this a lot of times in other episodes, the foundational breathing that we do. I want you to put your hands on your stomach. We're gonna work on this right now. All the inhales would be done through the nose, all the exhales through the mouth. So let's take a big inhale and send the breath into your belly. Inflate your belly like this. And then when you get to the end of the inhale, exhale, let it all out through your mouth. Try that one more time. Inhale, exhale, and again. So I don't know if you're catching this at home or wherever you're watching this, but the breathing's a little stuck up in the chest. Just keep breathing, Michelle. And this is going to be difficult for a lot of you out there because many people have been spending most of their lives breathing up in their chest and their shoulders. And to move it down here again is going to take some practice. So you're going to have to practice this yourself to see what it feels like. It might take a significant amount of practice to get used to this. But once you have it, it's very relaxing. So just do your best, practice this as much as you can while you walk, when you wake up in the morning. Just take any opportunity. Deep breathing at any time of the day feels great. Now the second thing we're going to work on is the soft knees and the foot strike. And I think we can just work on changing your stride, and I think that's going to help Michelle fix both of those. So what I'm going to ask you to do, Michelle, is take some strides, again, back and forth here, just like we did last time. And I'm gonna coach Michelle. I think it'll be easier for all of us to watch as I just coach her through it, and you can watch what happens. Start walking, same place, and I want you to emphasize, Michelle, pushing off your back foot. So extend that back leg back. Exaggerate it at first if you want. Push off that big toe. Turn around, give another. Yeah, think of pushing off your big toe. Okay, make it faster now, a little more natural. There you go. Excellent. How do you feel?
So I felt stronger. I was walking, and not only did I feel it in my hamstring, but I felt it all throughout my thigh, and I felt like my body was more aligned.
So do you feel if you use this kind of stride, you could go at a brisker pace and start adding miles onto your walk?
I do. I feel like I would grow stronger.
Excellent. Well, as always, please don't hesitate to share. Michelle was good enough to come in and share her story. She was good enough to be on this video. You could certainly do the same thing. If you have questions, you want to video yourself, send it to me, post it up so we can all see. That's how we learn, is from each other. We're building a community here. Now, I have things to do in the garage. Michelle's got things to do. So, before I go, let's you and I spend each day being younger than we were last year. You want to see what we're doing in there?
Sure.
Come on.